We're in the age of disclosure, huh?
It's a wild time to be alive. You know, disclosure is not going to be a singular moment. It's going to be this process that unfolds over many years. And, when we look back 50 years from now, it'll be this little pocket of time that's the age of disclosure, the age where all this stuff comes out and the truth comes out in steps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did this whole documentary start out for you?
So it's a kind of a long origin story, I would say. Movies like Fire in the Sky, we're getting a lot of attention. And I remember my cousins and I watching Fire in the Sky late at night. Scared the crap out of us, but also made us super curious about this topic. And so my whole life just been interested in the topic. These big questions like, are we alone in the universe? Does the U.S. government know more about this topic than the average person? That's kind of the common thesis and all that pop culture I grew up with, right? Mm-hmm. The one common idea is that, two common ideas are, yes, there's life from elsewhere, but elements of the U.S. government have been covering it up. So I've always wondered if that was true, and watched every movie and TV show, read every book over the years. And I always wished that someone would make a really credible, serious, non-sensational documentary about this topic. And basically set the bar at only interviewing people who have direct knowledge of it as a result of working for the government. If elements of the government do in fact know more than the public, the idea would be to find that out, right? And no one ever made that film. Mm-hmm. I got my wheels spinning on what that might be, and I was actually doing research for a scripted project a couple years after Ready Player One came out, and in doing research, I was trying to learn how real the situation around this topic was, and so I got connected to some senior intelligence officials that had worked on this topic for the U.S. government, and started having just private conversations, meals with those guys, trying to understand the lay of the land, and I quickly realized how real the situation actually is, and there has in fact been a massive cover-up of non-human intelligent life, and the government does take it very serious and does know a lot more than the public does. I started to realize that these people that I formed relationships with would be great interview subjects for that documentary that I always wish existed. I was like, okay, I'm going to make the definitive documentary on this topic that I always wish existed.